On today's Great Day St. Louis, how to turn gossip into gold.
Plus, the difference between good gossip and bad gossip. How you can turn that trash talk into something positive.
Welcome back to Great Day St. Louis. Hey, did you hear that Elizabeth in accounting, she and her husband, or maybe you heard that Jamie, who lives down the street from Marshall, that they went to this party? Sounds like gossip, doesn't it? Is your gossip mean-spirited, or is it a form of celebration? I don't think I've ever thought of gossip as a form of celebration. Communication expert Deborah Beroset is here to talk us through the good, the bad, and the ugly when it comes to all that chatter. Deborah, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Okay, gossip as a form of celebration?
You know, we often think of gossip as a very negative thing.
Yes, we do.
But as it turns out, it's really only a small percentage of it is that kind of mean-spirited, critical, putting somebody else down kind of gossip. A lot of gossip is just girlfriend chit-chat over happy hour on the phone, people just talking about other people that they know, what's going on, who's doing what, who got a new car, look at those new shoes. Okay, and look at her shoes. So I'm gossiping right there. So 67% of women's conversation is gossip, 55% for men. Why do women gossip more? And I'm even asking the question, thinking of it as a negative thing. Well, you know, women are actually much more readily admitting that they're gossiping. So you're saying that men do it too? No, I mean, men readily admit, they don't like to admit it, but they love talking about what's going on with other people, just like we all do. I mean, at Landmark Education, we've noticed we've had more than 1 million people do our programs around the world. And one thing we've noticed is that human beings, male, female, this nationality, that nationality, we love to talk about each other, to other people. So it is normal then? Gossip is normal? Absolutely normal. Absolutely normal. Now, does it, always inspire us? Does it have us be happier? Does it leave me fulfilled? Not necessarily. And there is a kind of gossip, Carol, that is kind of a gripey, grousing kind of gossip, that kind of conversation. And that's the kind of conversation that we can actually use and turn around and cause something great in our lives. Okay, let's talk about that kind of gossip that you mentioned comes out of griping. How do we turn that, as we said earlier in the show, how do we turn that into gold? Well, first of all, you have to notice that it's going on, right? I have to notice that I'm gossiping. So if I pay attention to what's coming out of my mouth, there's often a complaint underneath there. If I'm complaining, I'm telling some story where I'm the good guy and somebody else is the bad guy, and there's a little juice in that for me, but nothing really happens. But if I look and see, what I'm really complaining about is that my boss is giving me more than I can handle. Okay? So there's an actual complaint underneath that. There's an actual issue there. There's an issue there, right? And I'm talking about it to someone who can't do anything about it, right? So the second step in this process, Carol, is that you look to see, all right, what is the complaint and what's a request that I could make that would actually address the situation, as opposed to just having me continuing to natter on to somebody else. And the request must be made to the right person. Exactly. That's the key thing, right, is to take it to the right person. So if I figure out what is my request, and I take it to the right person, and I'm just straight with them, just make a powerful request, it is amazing. That moves mountains in life. Just powerful, straight communication. All gossip isn't bad. That's the revelation for today. Thank you for joining us on Great Day St. Louis. My pleasure. And for more on turning gossip into gold, log on to greatdaystlouis.com. Isn't that interesting, Stephanie?
It really is. It's good stuff. Not all gossip is bad. All right. Well, still ahead on Great